Hello kids, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do Viva questions on measurements. So let's start with the first question. Who is the tallest and who is the shortest member in your family? This question depends upon the student to student, but I can give you the format in which you have to speak the answer. So, the tallest member in my family is my father and the shortest member in my family is my younger brother. Is that clear? Now come to second question. You are drinking a glass of milk and your mother is taking tea in a cup. Which has less capacity, a cup or a glass? The answer is a cup because cup has less capacity than glass. Now third question. You take bath with the help of a bucket and a mug. Which has more capacity, a bucket or a mug? The answer is bucket. Why? Because bucket has more capacity than a mug. Now the fourth question. Your sister is taking soup with a bowl and a spoon. Which has the more capacity, a bowl or a spoon? The correct answer is a bowl, as bowl has more capacity than the spoon. Fifth question. Which is heavier, a bed or a chair? We know that bed is heavier than the chair, so the correct answer is bed. Now the sixth question. Which is lighter, a cycle or a car? A cycle is lighter than the car, so the correct answer is cycle. Now come to seventh question. There are two vegetables in a basket, a pumpkin and a brinjal. Which is heavier? The correct answer is pumpkin. Pumpkin is heavier than brinjal. Now, before coming to 8th question, I am going to teach you some various body parts which can be used to measure the length of any object. Now, here are the 4 various body parts that can be used for measuring length. The very first one is hand span. What is hand span? The maximum distance between the tip of thumb and the little finger. I mean, on stretching your thumb and the little finger in opposite direction, then the distance between the tip of the thumb and the little finger is known as the hand span. This can be clearly understood by seeing the figure. Now comes the cubit. Cubit is the distance from elbow to fingertip. The distance from your elbow to the fingertip is known as cubit. Okay. Now third is pace. A single step taken when walking. A pace is a single step taken when walking or running. Now come to foot span. Foot span is the length of your foot. I mean, distance from your foot heel to the toe is known as foot span. I hope you are very much clear with the various body parts that can be used for measuring length. So now come to 8th question. If you do not have a scale and you want to measure the length of your math book, which part of your body would you use to measure it? So now tell me, which body part will you use to measure it? The correct answer is hand span. You will use your hand to measure the length of the math book. Now come on 9th question. Which is longer, a pencil or a cricket bat? The correct answer is cricket bat. Cricket bat is longer in length than a pencil. Now come to 10th question. Your sister wants to measure the length of her room, but she doesn't have a measuring tape. Which part of the body would you suggest her to measure the length of the room? So, the correct answer is foot span. You will suggest your sister to use her foot to measure the length of the room. So, the correct answer is foot span. Now come to 12th question. Which is having more length, a hand span or a cubit? The correct answer is cubit, because cubit has more length, because cubit includes your forearm and hand span includes your only your hand. So the correct answer is cubit. Now coming on to 13th question. Which is having more length, a footprint or a pace? The correct answer is a pace, pace has more length? Now coming to 14th question. If you compare your and your mother hand span, whose hand span is longer? So this is very easy question. Your mother's hand span will be longer than yours hand span. So the correct answer is your mother hand span will be longer. Now coming to 15th question. A bucket hold more water than a mug. So who is having more capacity, a bucket or a mug? Obviously the bucket. Bucket has more capacity. So the correct answer is bucket. Hope you understood. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye bye.